and what's going on right now in society and then in the world now. And I know Jabari's gonna jump on this real fast, but if everybody out there listening, we wanted to talk about a I don't know how serious it is. It can get serious, but I wanted to talk about this Ebola virus, man.
Oh man, I figured that's what you was gonna jump on.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to, hit it and see what our listeners thought about it, what we think about it personally, or whatever. And then I wanted to relate it a little bit to sports. But first, I want to get y'all take on it, like because me personally, the disease been around for years. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. Over in Africa, the disease been around for forever. You know what I'm saying? They're wiping people out. And now it's here, and, all of a sudden, after about 50 years, it got here, and now everybody, I guess, don't know whether to panic or what. So, Q, what's your take on it?
Man, I've been hearing a lot of weird stuff about the Ebola virus, and it scares me, man. I don't know how true some of the topics or the things that people are really saying are, but I remember in the 90s, man, when we were in high school, I heard about it, was scared, but I'm like, not trying to be, extra mean or nothing for all the sensitive people out there. I said, I thought it was an Africa, and I said, hey, it's over there and it's not here. Hey. But now when you hear it touch ground, you hear it going to Dallas. I heard somebody got into Dallas, and I've been hearing weird stories about people having Ebola and dying and coming back to life. And I'm like, man, this is such a crazy situation right now. And I basically trying to keep that out of my, everyday lifestyle, because it scares me, man. And you don't want to be scared nowadays, man, but it's a real issue right now, and I'm just hoping, man, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, if you go over there, man, I'm scared for people to come back nowadays, man, because it seems like every time they come back, the crazy disease coming around. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's something scary, man. I basically take that serious, man. I just pray that it don't get to the point where a lot of people in our, in Detroit area catch that, man. That's something that I definitely am afraid of. And I'm like, man, as long as it's not here, they no evil, speak no evil. And just hope for the best that will never come over around our area. And just hope that they can take the extra precautions to find out what we need to know about the disease to prevent it from happening, spreading so rapidly,
Right. Because, it's already, Jabari.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting on my time for my Ebola virus.
And you helping somebody move in the process? What are you doing?
I'm excited about the Ebola virus.
No, Green. I want to apologize to the users for all that noise in the back. Can you quit moving stuff down?
Now, when you heard you doing on stage, so I can talk about the Ebola virus.
Green. I wanted to say, before I picked up the bird, but I was going to say that it's already like been detected like in Texas and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's getting closer and closer to a lot of the surrounding areas. It's just not overseas no more. It's insane. And somebody just died from it already. You know what I'm saying? So hey, what's your take on it, Bart?
Man, listen, this is what you do. See, this is my history. Y'all know it's getting over here. Y'all know how serious it is. Why haven't y'all stopped international flights from coming from there to America? Yeah, it's like that could be something, man, that they try to quarantine. That's the first thing I did. It's nobody from Africa comes to that. Like, you go there, good luck, I hope your life is good, stay there. You are now citizen of Africa. There's no way I'm letting somebody come back after that's there. It's bad because, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm a big conspiracy theorist. The Ebola virus has been around for almost 50 years. That's what I do. Mid-70s to late 70s. almost 50 years. So listen, it wasn't this bad when you heard about people real awake. This been somebody that had somebody up in the lab, master, and they didn't escalate the whole little virus. And now, like after like this time, they let it out for population control. Wow, that came from 2 months. The experimental monkey. It didn't come from nowhere. Oh. Yeah. So, and it's crazy because like I got next one I'm going on a cruise and I got to go to Louisiana. That's where I'm talking on the port. Do you know how close that is? Oh yeah, that's right next door. You know how many Texans might be on that cruise? You know how many Africans gonna be on that cruise? You got easy days for that to get back to Detroit. Yes, they're not pressing the issue, man. You know, right? They have nothing. Okay, no, they want this. Like nothing's out of here right now because we're running out of food, we're running out of supplies, and we're running out of gas, all that. So they got to put some population control on it. But it's not backfire on. I hate to say, if you don't watch The Walking Dead, you better watch it now. I knew it was coming. I knew a Walking Dead. Yeah, I knew a Walking Dead reference was coming. Okay, so oh yeah, all right. This is my whole thing now. Now I'm about to go into the sports aspect of it. Now they said that the Ebola virus can only be contracted through bodily fluids, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Through the almost the same type of transmission as the HIV virus or whatever. But this is my thing. They're using hazmat suits, all this shit to deal with this virus. You know what I'm saying? The people with the virus, whatever. And they never used that stuff when it came to HIV and AIDS and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's contracted another way. I think that triple. I don't think it can just be transmitted like that, man. Because a lot of those diseases over in those foreign countries, specifically Africa, are airborne diseases. Those are airborne diseases. Those are, you know what I'm saying, the diseases that you know what I'm saying, that malaria stuff, all that, that's airborne. You know what I'm saying? And that's the disease that we need to be fearing. I don't think, the Ebola virus, I think it's more of it's a scare thing where people, you know, hear about coming back to life, all that crap. You know what I'm saying? That old, that malaria ain't no joke. That malaria takes you out within a day. You know what I'm saying? Within a day or two. That ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? But like Jabari was saying, I think it's all about population control because every, I want to say, 10 years or so, it's always a new disease coming up or a new epidemic. And they put it right on the news to scare everybody. You know what I'm saying? Out in the doing stuff or, you know what I'm saying, staying indoors or whatever. And like you said, we running out of gas, all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? People stay in the house, don't go no damn where, or not using up stuff or whatever. I mean, you kind of saving on supplies or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but going into the sports aspects of it, why aren't they doing anything to mandate it as far as from a sports standpoint? Because you got these athletes out here playing college football and professional football. They're traveling. You got games in Texas. You got people going to the games in Texas and all that. Who's to say, you know what I'm saying, family members from the team, from players of the teams aren't, you know what I'm saying, spreading this disease to the players, and then they going on the field playing with other players. So yeah, that's really deep. Yeah. So my thing is how like I want to say significant or how dangerous can it really be right now? Or should anybody be really, really panicked?
Heck yeah, everybody should be panicked. I'm panicked. Like I said, I got to go on a cruise in Louisiana. I'm going on a cruise. I'm panicked. I might be wearing a white mask on my face the whole time.
But I'm saying though, Jabari, who's to say that somebody from the Lions, the Detroit Lions, and everybody who's listening, even if you guys are listening from
they play the same
states, whatever, they play the Saints. Okay, who's to say family members from the Saints hadn't been talking to people from Texas or went to Texas or whatever, come back here, they play in the Lions, they interact with people or whatever. I'm saying though, like, like what the hell? Like why aren't they taking any type of precautions or even saying anything when you go to sporting events? Take this, take that, or we gonna do this, we gonna do that. These sporting events, they're not doing anything.
Population control. Yeah, down south, where's everybody at on Sunday? Down south, where's everybody at on Sunday? Where's everybody at on Saturday? Where's everybody at on Friday? Football. Yeah, that's right. And it's funny how it landed in Texas. It's another thing. My man wasn't even a resident of the United States. How did he even get here? You mean to tell me he just got here? Y'all thought he was a resident? Come on, man. He's dealing with ISIS and all these terrorists. Y'all didn't run his background to find out who's really from. And y'all let him come here and bring him here to threat control, man. Yeah, this is all population control. Yeah, man. You can break down the civilization with one person. One person, that's all it takes. Yeah. One effective person can break down a civilization. But it just doesn't make any sense, the way they just occupy things and they just basically push it to the side like nothing's really wrong. They're not really taking the precautions like you were saying, James, and it just really gets to the point where it's insane that they're acting like nothing's happening. And it's like we don't speak about it, then, people won't even really believe it exists. But it does.
Right. And then I heard not too long ago that there was some people just got reported over in Europe that had the Ebola virus. Somebody had died over there. Guess who's over there? The NBA. NBA players are over there right now playing preseason games. What? So they're not canceling no type of international flights or anything. Why is that? And it goes back to what Jabari just said. It has to do with the population control, or the fact that they just want to fear the gen pox, which is the general population that's out here pretty much every day or whatever. Not the rich and famous, I want to say, but gen pox to start living in fear. Because you look at the news, that's all they report is fear. That's
bad things.
Whether somebody's dying, whether ISIS are coming, or this type of terrorist is coming, or who done got shot, or what disease is going around, or this is about to change, or whatever. I mean, the world is changing. There are some things to, be cautious about. But geez, I mean, don't tell us in the news
about everything.
Right. I mean, don't tell us in the news though that this virus is so deadly and this and the other, and y'all not taking precautions over here. You know what I'm saying? You can take precautions over this way, but not precautions over that way. You know what I'm saying? Because it was in Texas. No alerts at the Dallas Cowboys game. No nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how much of a emergency is it, or should we really panic? I don't know. I think we should be scared of the flu more than we do the damn Ebola virus. it's like, man, go ahead, you.
Man,
there's so much stuff that's out here, man, and it's like, but sometimes when you think about the precautions and the things they talk about, man, it's like it's really something that we need to really take heed with. Like, what was the next big thing disease that came out before? That swine flu. How long did that last? They swept that under the rug like it never existed after like maybe a year and a half. That was like the real like serious thing, which was a flu virus, and then it was like taking people out, and it was like a real deadly disease, and we feared for it, man. H1N1, they had fleas, they had everything that you can imagine did before that. They did it from spread, and it's like, okay, that was some type of form of the flu, I believe, but it's like that's not even here anymore. Ebola's not in the horse one, and it's like, I don't really know as far as are they really taking the true precautions that they need. But it's like you said, these players got to play. Texas Longhorns playing football games at home, and they touch down there. And it's like, is it really something that they're really putting out there or giving us, the actual precautions that we need to basically say, okay, well, this disease is a serious enough disease that can take out a population. But I don't really think that they even care as long as they have us in check, as long as they have us afraid. That's what I believe most times it comes down to, man. They want us to be afraid and stay in our houses and not do nothing and basically be fighting for our lives when it's not really an issue in hand. Because if it really was, they will really put more out there and give us more information on facts. Right. Okay, we got a caller, and it's our producer, man. We want to just insight on this.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, fellas?
What up, Q?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Hey, I'm loving it.
I do have to tell you one thing.
Jabari is definitely over there moving somebody. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's definitely either moving somebody or rapping Christmas hits. I'm not sure exactly what's going on over there.
But anyway.
With the Ebola thing, man, the thing is, it's so much bigger than, the transport. I know you want to cut off all international travel. In real life, that's the shit that can't happen.
There's too
much money involved with international travel. People going back and forth. I mean, almost, I won't say daily, but I mean, on a few times a month. I mean, you got a lot of trades going on, you got a lot of stuff going on. That's why you can't stop that. But I think that for the most part, like y'all said, it's a scare tactic. I think it's probably more people dying from gunshots and drugs really ever gonna be from Ebola. I'm not really concerned about this. Wash your nasty ass hands and keep it moving.
That's all I can say.
Hey, good job, though.
And Jabari,
please stop rapping Christmas or whatever they're doing today. I'll let my man say it now. We're just going to be quiet.
All right, fellas.
Take it easy.
All right, now, Q.
Yeah, but man, I definitely agree with that. Like to me, it comes down to scare tactics, man. That's all it comes down to for me. Because, like I said, if it was that serious, they would regulate that something would be regulated. Because, like I said, I put it back. I related it back to sports. Dude, there's no alerts, no nothing for the game. Somebody just died from Ebola. Somebody just died from Ebola over in Europe, and the NBA is over there balling out in preseason. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what the hell? Ain't nobody said nothing on Sports Center about, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Ebola, make sure, you know what I'm saying, these players are making sure they're taking every precaution. Nothing. But the gym pop, we get somebody died in Texas over there. It might be heading to a state near you and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is going in panic. You know what I'm saying? Niggas over here selling the hell out of sanitizer now, antibiotics, all kinds of shit. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you who about to start making money though. These pharmaceutical companies, man. These pharmaceutical companies are just multi-million-dollar. I mean, man, they are behind most of the scare tactics when it comes to medical stuff. When it comes to the diseases and all that stuff, man, it be them pharmaceutical companies. You think they went behind the AIDS virus?
Yes. I'm not going to radio. Just hope not. I'm going to radio. Just hope not. Because, but yeah, man, it's like, I just don't understand why it's not really being advertised for the consumer. Because, black people are biased. And it's like, it's always matters when people die. I think if they feel like if a person ain't dead, then we ain't gonna have nothing to talk about, so we ain't gonna worry about it. But when they do, they'll put it out there. So then they'll swipe it under the rug again, like, okay, another person now from Ebola, big deal. Yes, it is a big deal, and I just feel like now, since you said that, when they basically cut down in Texas, it is even that more serious because it's not over there in Africa and like other states, you know. And I just think that needs to be more to the forefront now on all of these issues, you know. And why is that not really a big concern? It seems like, but like you said, they over there getting their hoop on in the NBA, and at the same time, you know, college, man, you know, Texas Longhorns still letting people play in their stadium. And the same thing with that. Well, actually, Dallas was in Seattle. I definitely want to talk about that because we all ate crow on that game. But yeah, it's just really a lot of things that's going on in America right now. I think they just want us to be afraid. I think people just like, man, they're just trying to live their lives and don't worry about a lot of the negative and bad things that's going on, because I think that a lot of us is already scared. We be scared of some of everything. You know, when you hear like somebody get killed and it's right here in your neighborhood, you be like, oh man, I need to take more precautions. And it's like, well, us, you know, I feel like as Americans, we need to take the responsibility to say, okay, if there's something here, and we need to basically be better citizens. And, you know, at least speak upon it. Even if nothing's going on right here in Detroit or anywhere close by, they just need to talk about these issues and basically let us know that they're aware of it, and we just need to be more cautious. Right. And I just don't think that's really being advertised enough, and it hurts my stomach when you still hear, like you said, James, people are out here dying. Too many on this, man. I would rather be one person. There's one person that died of Ebola in this state. Come on now, let's take it more. I still don't understand how he got over here, man. With all our tests and everything that we do, I don't understand how the man got over here.
But like you said, they planted him over here. That's what happened. I think so. He got planted over here to cause a panic, dog. I'm telling you. Ain't nobody panicking but the general population. Motherfucking, I bet you right now.
You are now in the host queue. You are now off the host queue.
Walk around like it ain't nothing. All the celebrities, everybody will walk around like it's nothing. Like I said, if the sports people not panicking right now, dude, it's nothing to panic about. Nothing.
Yeah, that's it. Until something happened to one of them.
What the fuck are you? It's nothing to panic about.
Because I'm telling you, man, if something happened, like what if the disease hit one of our like main household names in the NBA or the NFL, I wouldn't throw no names out there because I definitely wouldn't want to put that juju on them. But if that
want to know what
any of our favorite sports fans, we really start to panic then.
You want to know what though?
You are now in the host queue.
And the reason why it's not gonna happen, they got too much money. It's too much money for them. Because they can pay and afford
the vaccine for it. You don't think it's a vaccine for Ebola?
You are now off the Hoochie.
Yeah, it's a vaccine for Ebola. Just like it was a vaccine for the HIV/AIDS virus, which Magic Johnson was able to get.
Yeah, he bought that.
Why Magic Johnson? Why Magic Johnson ain't got HIV right now? What year did Magic do the announcement? Was it like 92 or something?
It was 92.
Yeah, it was like early 92. Right now, Magic. I mean, I hate to say I love Magic. Yeah, he's one of my favorite players ever. But as far as what the AIDS virus does to people, and vaccines,
He's supposed to be
in the
dead
early,
right now, huh?
exactly, in the early 90s, it was taking people out. Like AIDS was taking people out in the early 90s, dog, because they had nothing to regulate it. They didn't have a medicine to control it now. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only thing you hear about HIV and AIDS now on the news is get tested, find out your status so we can control it. So now you can live a healthy life with an HIV virus, dude. Some people don't even know they have it or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So my whole thing is how it is, and then it comes off to if you were to research how much a month people gotta pay for their HIV meds, dude, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, it's a lot of money. Like, if you want to live, you know what? You gotta pay this. Pay the cost. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You gotta pay it. So what do you think gonna happen when this? I guess the next new epidemic, the Ebola virus, starts to spread or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen? Oh, we can control it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta pay this amount of money. So, like I said, sometimes it comes down to money, fear, and money. Because when people are scared, they're gonna do whatever they can do. They're gonna do whatever they can do
keep it together.
Exactly, and they're gonna pay whatever the cost is to feel a sense of comfort and not fear. Okay, if I have this here that costs $2,000 a month, I won't get the Ebola virus or whatever. So I feel safe. Me and my family feel safe. You know, so it's like Q just called in and said, man, it's a lot of it is fear tactics, man. We be fear tactics. You know?
Yeah, it definitely keep you on guard. It definitely do. Keep us alert.
Exactly. But if any of our callers want to call in, because we're about to move on. But if you guys want to call in, our listeners, if you guys want to talk about what we Ebola virus or whatever, call in at 760-283-4647 and talk to us about it. But we're about to move on right now and talk about some other things. Like I said, fellas, this is a free for all. So whatever's on your mind as far as now, you know, the sports world or whatever, bring it up. I know I got a few things to bring up, and I want to bring up. You know what? I'm going to bring it up. I'm about to bring it up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let Jabari go first. You go first, Jabari. You're making the most noise, so you go first. I'm so sick of you right now. You do this at work. You do this same thing at work, man. I'm so tired of you.
So listen, man, I want to talk about Joseph Randle, of these NFL players. I'm sorry, man. You make $500,000 you got caught $40.
Yeah. Did you see what he was? Hey, did you see what it was though? He was trying to he stole the cologne and was trying to sell it Like, dude, you selling cologne?
Yo, you make $500 a season.
Right. No. Break it down. Break it down to weekly, because he got fined a week's pay. His week's pay is $30,000. What are you doing?
You can't get it. You don't need to be playing football. Trust me.
The total amount was, dude, they should have fined him for the. They should have been up for the seat.
They should cut his ass. That's what I say. They should cut him.
I know
he should.
This embarrassment alone.
He's supposed to be cut. You don't make $30,000. Oh yeah.
The players are coming out of Oklahoma State, and their capability of thinking. Who was that? That's the fact. You know you dirty. You just said, I'm going to kick smoke a week. Dude, the cats of Oklahoma State are idiots. There's something wrong with it. Dude, I was killed to get paid, but I get paid a week. Would I still? No, I would never still. I wouldn't talk to it.
Not right. Draws it alone.
I just got me some draws in cologne today, and I was able to buy it with my weekly paycheck. I mean, come on, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy. Hey, you're a professional athlete, dude, and you still draws in cologne and trying to sell some draws. What happened to your money? Like,
where they draw the cologne. Come on now, you know that's stupid.
Stupidity. Stupidity. All you want to say is
that's hilarious. He out here saying this. No, it's mom and dad in the class. You know, I would be his family.
Mom and daddy don't care. They living a life.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is. And this is gonna lead into what I want to talk about too, because I know we're about to be all over this subject, but this is what it is. Because to me, it's only two things that could be wrong with this picture. Why this dude was stealing cologne and drawers out the store or whatever, and he makes $30,000 a week. We're not talking about a year. A week. You're making $30,000 a week. So only two things. Like the Barry said, pure, unadulterated stupidity, or he owed boosters money for a promise or whatever he did when he was in college. Only two things. Those are the other two things. The only two things, man. To me, that's it. That's it. The only two things. Because I think a lot of them athletes, I know you guys are familiar with that 30 for 30 called broke. Yeah, 30 for 30. How the athletes are broke or whatever. A lot of that stuff comes from them borrowing money while they were in college. A lot of it. I'm telling you. A lot of those athletes get free this, free that, you know what I'm saying, match money for their business and stuff like that. And they owe this money when they get professional. And it don't matter how much you make. You gotta pay that shit back.
Or you owe so much, yeah.
Right. So that $30,000 probably was probably about $75 by the time he got his check. He probably had about $75 left. and he needed some cologne and drawers and stole it. That's the only thing. Which leads into what I want to talk about, man. And this is my free falls today. what is up with the NCAA punishing players for autographing their own names, man?
Don't get that, man.
They all
I don't
like
understand.
once you sign your LOI, you use the contract. When you even say go Google the LOI and listen and just read it. These kids don't read it. When they see that big old Alabama print on it, they just sign it. I'm going to Alabama. I'm going to Arkansas. They're not reading the fine print. They ain't got lawyers with them when they sign their LOI. Only smart ones.
But they got their parents. Well, I mean, what is the hell their parents do? And it all comes down to
they're going to support your institution. Or them castigate a parents $30 for they to go there.
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. The parents, they be buying the parents off. And the parents
the parents on the kid money side.
Right. They sell the kids away, but my thing is NCAA gonna punish a group of kids for autographing their own names and whatever. And y'all doing the same exact stuff that y'all punish them. You know what I'm saying? For doing.
Like
y'all doing the same
the apparel and jersey sales. You know why you think they got jerseys in the malls and stuff? They were apparel and the Alabama Waffle shirts and stuff. It's advertisement for the colleges.
I hate using the R word. I'm not a real big R word user, but signing yourself for $40,000, sports stuff, and only got a half of a game out. This kid only took $800. Makes you pay him for the fee.
You can't even. Hold on, Jabari. You can't equate that though. As far as it's no comparison now. No. You want to know why? Listen. You want to know why?
Why?
Because Saturday, when Florida State plays Notre Dame, guess who's going to be on the field? They're under investigation.
Oh,
Jameis Winston. And what color is his skin?
But he's
an African American male. Jameis Winston. No, listen. Hold on. Jameis Winston is not supposed to be playing at all. The same company that authenticated Todd Gurley's signatures authenticated over about 200 of Jameis Winston. So his shit is authentic too. And he took money.
Wow.
He took money. Come on, man. If the nigga took some crab legs out the store, he took money to do his autograph.
Crab legs on his for the state. They've been giving him free crab legs. That was a beef between him and somebody else. Somebody got his stuff and they told him. He told him. Man, they've been giving that boy free crab legs. I'm not
Marcellus Wiley said that.
Yeah, man. So he just sat him there and he just, man, they couldn't come to that game for him, man. Whoever got caught was trying to give it to him. Oh, no, I got enough for nothing. He just took it to say their job. That's all that was.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't still no crab legs, but that's neither here or there. I mean, Winston is just stupid. So, only reason why he took the chance for it was he's stupid. But back to the girl.
Yeah,
you costing him money. You costing him money. And you know what? My bad. Let me write that. That's what I was saying at first. Winston and Miss Bell are money. They make college football money. No matter what wrongs they do or what they do, they're always going to be able to play. Always. Because they bring a lot of money to the game. Where Winston go, that stadium's selling out. Wherever Miss Bell went, that stadium's sold out. College football ain't
Gurley, man. Gurley, he's shattering records right now, bro.
Right.
Yeah. He's killing records right now in the running game, bro.
Yeah, but
it's like, well, okay. But at the same time, though, Winston's always under fire too, man. And Manziel seemed like he got swept under the rug, like nothing ever happened. Like, okay, yeah, this happened. Oh, what you mean? You know, it was like it never happened. That make money. Winston, they're steady on him on everything. They was on him with the radar. You know, they're all on everything.
And they're all going back to the NCAA and making money off this team.
Yeah, it all goes back to them pimps. I call them pimps. NCAA is a bunch of old pimps that's been pimping the system, pimping these kids for years. I mean, years since they got this little committee together and everything. For years, you can't tell me. You can't tell me that these kids are they can't. I mean, when you visually make millions of dollars off the backs of these young men, and technically they're just getting, like, if you want to equate a 4-year scholarship, what are they really paying them? About what? About 100? What? I mean, what is it? Do they go by years or semesters? The tuition. Is it like 30 some thousand a year, or I think it's something like that, right?
Yeah, because when it comes to semesters, I don't think that they do that. I think they do for a whole year.
Yeah, like 40 some thousand a year.
Yeah.
So shit, you times that by 4. From what they're doing, because you break it down, they traveling, they still got to keep grades up. They doing public interviews. They're public figures. For one, they're public figures. The kids want their autographs. The kids want to go out and meet them at these public places and stuff like that. You know, they want an autograph jersey. They want to go in the school store to buy a Jameis Winston jersey or a Todd Gurley jersey or whatever. This is what these kids want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's fair toward the NCAA and the athletic commission or whatever to just be like, okay, we collect all these funds off of these kids back. Well, hey, we're giving them a full scholarship because they are student athletes. Bullshit. That's bullshit. Because when you look at it, they're at the school to do what?
Play football.
Perform for them.
Play football, play sports. Simple as that. They're not there to be a student athlete because you're recruiting them. You're going out and seeking this person. You know what I'm saying? You're going out and seeking him, throwing all types of resources at him, whatever you can do. He goes some free stuff. He goes free sweaters, athletic gear, everything. Come to our school, let's go, whatever. And we know some of them giving out bags of cash and all this. Come play for us. Come do this or whatever. Get us top notch, whatever. And they, you win us a bowl game, we get about 20-something million. Hey, you get this free scholarship though. If it was really about the student athlete or whatever, these kids would be staying 4 years. But they leave it. They get the hell on. Because it's about the money.
They want that money.
Exactly. They're trying to get paid. They ain't trying to say, goddamn scholarship. Right.
How many of them are getting education because they don't really care about going to college or pursuing, college. Most of them looking at that dollar sign, and they're trying to they're trying to ante up their draft and try to stock up their draft grades and get up high on that board so they can get out and have money and try to secure themselves, man. But then it's sad too because most of those guys, man, can't afford, the colleges and stuff, and then their families are poor, man. So they go out and try to get the money to try to help their families, and the best thing, to continue to try to help their families as well. And it's sad, man. They gotta take advantage of it.
Hey, hold on, Jabari. We got a caller. You calling back in? Hello?
Yo, what up?
You are now in the host queue.
Hey, look. All right, so I had to comment on this. I feel what you're saying. Because they making the school is obviously making money. But in real life, though, I mean, if you what do you expect? Like, do you expect them to get some kind of monetary compensation?
Why not?
Because that means so if I go to school and I have a work study program, should I be getting paid like a $17 hour job? I'm still a student, but I'm still going to work.
You don't have that kind of time in college, bro. You do not have that kind of time in college. You playing college football.
No.
You got a 5 a.m. practice.
I'm saying.
You got a 6 o'clock practice.
I'm saying.
You don't have time for no work study.
I know that. I play college ball. I'm talking about for the regular student playing. So what is their extra compensation for a work study job? They there for school. You're not gonna get overcompensated for what you're supposed to be there for. You're there for school. They not gonna get no extra money. They making college money, but that money is going back to college making facilities better. So if that college don't make no money, you want to a fifth core ass school, you're not gonna have no good facilities. You're not gonna have no good kids, because they're not gonna have no money to hire recruiters and fucking coaches. So it's not even realistic that you go to school and get paid football. It's not even realistic.
It is, brother.
So why
has it happened? Because they greedy. Like they greedy. Why would I want to get money and I'm letting you go get for free and I'm making all this money off of it?
Okay.
I'm making a little money. Like $1 million a year off of that.
Hey, hold on, Jabari. Hold on. I'm about to ask you a question. So this is my thing. Okay, don't pay them any money. Don't pay them anything from the concessions, from ticket sales, all that stuff, jerseys, everything. Don't give them that. Don't give them no money from that. Make the facilities better. You know what I'm saying? You get to a bowl game, you win. They win your bowl game, you get $20 million. You know what I'm saying? Put that back in the school, fine. Let them make money off their own name, though. Don't stop them from and punish them for making money off of their birth name. You know what I'm saying? That kid or whatever wants. Let them sell. You know what I'm saying? Let them sell their autograph. If they want to sell their autograph, they should be allowed to do that. If you guys can't, if they can't regulate it to the point where they can pay them financially for playing football, not going to school, because most of them don't even go to fucking school. Most of them don't even attend class.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this though.
Is it even legal for a professional athlete to sell an autograph, uniform, or any memorabilia? I don't think that's just legal, period.
You say you don't think it's legal?
Can you get professional athlete to sign a piece of property and sell it? I'm not sure about that.
Absolutely going on. The professional athlete, sometimes they pay them for that, or it's endorsed. You know what I'm saying?
Once they event to sign an autograph, yeah, they pay them for that regardless. Like, hey, you come here and sign these autographs, we'll pay you for it.
I'm just not buying it. Though. You I don't care if they are $1 million off of going out there and pour down.
I want you to get that up your head. They're not student athletes. They're athletes.
First.
That's all they are. They're athletes only. So they're athletes. They're athlete students. That's what they are.
Well, in that case, you need to fight for us then. Because as a D3 athlete, we don't get shit. So where my scholarship at least then? I mean, since we want to talk about that. I played D3 football and didn't get shit. Where mine at?
But see, the thing is though, everything is regulated. Everything is regulated by this corrupt ass NCAA. Everything from down and to be totally honest, but to be totally honest, the D2, D3 athletes and the NAIA, which is still almost regulated by the NCAA,
Right.
They damn near got it better than D1 students. The D1 students got to do so much more to just keep their scholarship. Just to keep an opportunity, like Jabari was saying, them D1 athletes, they barely go to class at all. Even when the season is over with, they still have to do workouts, study, the program, just all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
First thing is this. Colleges recruit heads. That's what they do, right? Nobody forces you to go to school. You choose to go to school. That's your choice.
Hey, Jabari, don't he sound like Dave?
Yeah. That's like volunteering to go to the army and find out what it's like.
Who do get an education on it. It's cool for those. Okay, it's a great opportunity. When you talking about kids, okay, we about to give you a 4-year scholarship, but you only spend there 3 years. So now, you know what I'm saying? What about that for 4 years? You under contract for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? What 40,000 is just nil. Well, can I have that 40,000? Even though I did go to school, can I get a refund for that?
I'm just a student. Can I get that? You ain't paying for one of these horses.
Can I get that?
Damn. Hey, fuck education.
Yeah, I mean that's. But see, you gotta look at
in the country. If I'm the number one player in the country and I'm going to college, I am not going to for education. I'm sorry. In my head,
no, Jabari, I'm gonna do you one better. The college don't even want you there for education. No, they want you there. They want you there to put asses in the seats so they can get all these millions of dollars. So they can put more money into the school and into their pockets. Because you can't tell me that they put all $20 million that they win from a bowl game, and then we not even counting just a bowl. That's just a bowl game if you win a bowl game. Even the losers get about $10 million. So not even that. We talking about ticket sales throughout the year, concessions, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is literally the equivalent of going into a professional stadium. So my thing is, all of this money, dude, that's not all not going into the school. That shit going in their pockets.
That's their job.
I'm saying though, but at what cost? Don't lie and say, okay, we're giving these kids an education. We're giving them opportunity. Bullshit. You got them in there just so they can shoot a basketball or throw a football or do whatever you want them to do athletically. That's what bringing the most revenue.
I mean, that's every level. That's what every level is. I mean, from your whole goal is to make it to be a professional. So at every level is basically you getting used from every level. When you in
right.
Getting everybody to join up, hell making money. When you move from the Raiders to the King, you bring people to the King, they get extra money from the state. You go to the college, like all this is just add money. So while before you get to the professional level, don't expect to get no money. I mean, that's anything. You're not a professional, you ain't getting paid.
But see, my thing is, this is my
free education, dog. What you talking about?
People don't care about that education. People care about getting to the point.
But see, my whole gripe wasn't the fact that if the university don't want to pay them, that's fine. because the rules are in place or whatever. Y'all don't know how to regulate that type of shit or whatever. That's fine. Let them make money off of their name. Why they can't make money off of their name?
Yeah,
it's just a few thousand. It's a few thousand. You know what I'm saying? It's just a few $1,000. It's because when you leave,
somebody else will be number 6. Keep on making money off that thing there.
It's just sad because Gully ain't do nothing wrong but just sign his name. And it was just basically like he gets punished for that. And I'm like, come on, man. Y'all gonna do that now, man. And it's like, basically, it's just sad, man, because NCAA, like you said, all the biggest pimps and the players are nothing but prostitutes, man. And, they can't even get fame off of their own name. What's this world coming to, man?
Hey, so look,
that's not even cool, man.
Hey, look, before I'm on my before we go to break, real quick, I just want to ask you, you know what I'm saying? But I want to ask everybody. I want to hear all three of y'all actually. At this point, obviously, we know the situation. They make money in on the fifth. You kind of like you said, getting paid. All right, I feel that. So at this point, what can be done differently to make this an equal system? I mean, other than making money off the sales of your paraphernalia and stuff like that. But what else can be done?
You don't get a play 1% of what they make on their total revenue.
I ain't hear you.
Give them 1% of their total revenue on the whole season.
Damn. For real? Even if you just ride the business. I know it's a lot. That's what I'm saying.
They should get something out of it, though, rather than just them using their name and getting paid off of them. And they're not getting anything for it, man, because that's kind of messed up, man. But that's what the NCAA became, man, when it comes to the football. Man, they make all the money.
And so what if they did this, though? What if they I'm my fault.
I feel like the football team should only get the money. Because technically, basketball do need to educate. So a lot of them have people look at these NFL and real, like, because I coach high school football, we just got to look at the first thing he said is, we got to fill the stadium every game next season. So what do I got to do to get started to fill the stadium so we can get a player to fill the stadium? Football makes all the money for the schools, not basketball, not nothing else. Football. First thing he said. That's in high school. That's varsity sports. So you can imagine what college is. We need a new wing on the other side of school. So what the football team gonna do with it?
Right. Well, that's what I said. The levels all the way down, all the way up. It's a principle of getting people in and making money. I mean, that's always capitalism. So when you make that decision to be a student athlete, but I mean, I think it's such a big, like, so at this point, that it's not even a way you can start. Like, it's kind of, I think it's too late.
I don't think it's too late. And what I think is about to happen is, which has been in talks already. You know, a lot of the conferences, a lot of the conferences have their own, I want to say almost like president. You know what I'm saying? Like the Big 12 has their own president, Big 12 has their own president, so on and so forth. So they already been talking about breaking off from the NCAA and paying these kids. Like giving them something or whatever, almost regulated like the NFL do. The people who
if they do that, they don't violate like they lead us to.
They won't be part of the NCAA. No, they have their own conference. It'll almost be like the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Their own Because I was even. Go ahead.
You gotta look at it like this. Johnny Manziel would have made them a lot of money. Yeah, he wants to stay there. But due to the NCAA rules, like them not giving money, Texas A&M bought stuff. Winston, redshirt sophomore, he's gonna leave this year. Florida State will lose a lot of money because of the NCAA rules, and they don't want to change because the NCAA makes a lot of money off this. So now if they go to their own person, well, okay, you're gonna get him this. That's gonna keep the Johnny Manziel and the Winston there. So you think like we making money already. Eric Dixon said he made more money at SMU than he made it in the field throughout his career. That kept him at SMU for 4 years.
Man, I don't know.
Hey, that's
Hey,
tough,
that's
fellas.
tough.
Hey, we go
go
to commercial break though. I want to thank everybody for listening, man. Don't forget to listen on eblockradio.com. 283-47, man. We're going to shoot the commercial, fellas. We're doing good. I'm out, y'all.
All right. Coco.
Yo, today is boy, Howard Stern, Q Lewis, the host of the Live Cloud radio show on the planet. You know what it is, straight from the E Block. We live every week, and we reach over 60.
Yo, it's the deal. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, the host of the Livest Cloud radio show on the planet. You know what it is, straight from the E Block. We live every week, and we reaching over 60,000 listeners. So you know what that means? If you got a small business or a product that you want to promote, this could be the perfect venue for you. If you want to learn some more about how you can advertise on our platform, go to the website www.eblockradio.com and see what package works for you. We got packages as low as $25 a month. $25 a month, where can you beat that at? We're reaching over 60,000 listeners. Hey, you want to get more information, don't forget, go to the website www.eblockradio.com. Advertise with
Witness the Black Tie Experience. Black Tie Photography, servicing all of Metro Atlanta area. My name is Cedric Pitts, your photographer. Check out our website at www.blacktiepictures.com or like our Facebook page, facebook.com/blacktiepictures. Let me capture your professionalism in class, and you will have the ultimate black tie experience.
Are you looking to start a new career? Let Choice Career Studies help you take your next step towards success. We offer dental administration courses that can be completed in 4 short and easy weekends. For $495, we will give you the fundamentals of dental administration, resume and interview skills, and assist with job placement. Give us a call today, 586-222-5457. Are you looking to start a new career? Let Choice Career Studies help you take your next step towards success. We offer dental administration courses that can be completed in 4 short and easy weekends.
If you guys are just joining us, we've been talking about numerous amount of things. Before we went to break, we were talking about college football and about should the players get paid and is it wrong for them to be pretty much misused by the NCAA for them to make money and all this crap, man. They can't even make money. They can't even make money off their own things, man. It's crazy. But if you guys want to call in and talk to us, the number is 760-283-4647. Make sure you press the number 1 to talk to us here on E-Block Radio. Beyond the we got 50 minutes left, and I kind of want to
get off that subject, but I wanted to ask you a question because I kind of want to stay on the subject for a second, and I wanted to ask a question within this subject. Do you guys think that college football should be separated from the student part? Hello, y'all there? Y'all need to go to sleep?
Oh no, I'm here. Well, yes, man, I definitely don't like the fact that they basically look at it like y'all were saying, and I think Jabari is making a mockery of it. But naturally, I think it should be more personal. But they do that to basically hide and camouflage the fact that they are basically dirty and we think they were. I think they get away with that thing. They're athletes. We can't call them semi-pro because it's in college, but you might as well call them I can't even really give them a name right now, but I know for sure we're not going to say they're NFL athletes. We're just going to say they're NCAA. I feel like they should basically get more they should get compensated for what they've done. Because it's sad to me to see some of these young guys that Arian talked about it before. Like, this instance, if I was like the best running back coming out of the nation, I played for 2 years. I had a really bad injury, messed up my ACL, LCL. Can't play anymore because it was that bad in my hair. They might be able to repair it, but they'll say, like, okay, if you want to continue walking and not being in a wheelchair for playing football and the wear and tear in your body, you need to stop right now and you can't play football. I look at it like if that happened in my career and I was a student athlete, do you think that if they told me that I can't play football no more, they'll allow me in their college? They probably will, but without no scholarship.
Right, without a scholarship, yeah, you're going to have to pay for our pocket. And I think
I'm going to have to pay now.
Yeah, and I really think when it comes to the football part of it, I think it should be separated from collegiate like sports. Like as far as like parts of being a student athlete or whatever. I think they should just be regulated as an athlete of the college. You know what I'm saying? Like they represent, almost like they represent the college, but they're not a student. They just play football there or whatever. Because when you look at it, half of the players there, like I said, on the 10 class. They don't attend class at all. They get, the grades pretty much given to them. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the alumni, some alumni are teachers there, are professors there. You know what I'm saying? So the professors aren't going, belly is God. So, I don't know. Jabari? He's getting on my nerves.
I have another question to ask you, bro. I wanted to ask you something like Queen James, and I just want your insight on this, because we all think about it. We already went to college like they're the dirtiest people alive when it comes to, the people who run in the stadiums and, just basically the athletics and college period. Do you think when they say these guys went to school for 5 years and they already graduated and they're just there playing sports, do you really think that they really played sports and they went to school, or they just played sports the whole time? It was like, hey, we just have the opportunity to continue to play football. I don't think that they never really went to school in the first place to learn and study and to get their education. I think a lot of them were just playing football and they kind of come up from that. And I look at it and I'm like, okay, they're 5 years person who went to school for 5 years, they're not on campus. And I think they never really was on campus. And I look at it like, I just think they basically covered that those guys went to school and most of them didn't get no education, man. And that's why I've been looking at, I was like, wow, did you really think the guys should have went to school or they just changed their ways through their scholarship? And since they're still there and they got injured, they gave them the opportunity to come back and just play. Because you know most of them, like you said, are not getting an education. Who are they cheating, man? They're not kidding me.
Right. Hold on for a minute here. We got
okay.
the straggler back.
My fault, man. I was listening to Beat.
Get it together, man. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness, man. It's not me, man.
Good grief. You know what? Everybody gonna know how much you argue at work, man. I'm telling you. Get it together.
Oh yeah.
We're talking about something important, man.
What are we talking about?
Well, I gotta set it up for you. I'm supposed to be resetting it for my listeners, but we're talking about. I was just asking you about the regulation of college football. Like, should they separate the football team or whatever, or the athletics from the actual university, and just having them, instead of having them be student athletes, they just be athletes that represent the university?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good idea. But you know what I'm saying? It's about how to boost it about that. You know what I'm saying? If the booster is like I said, they don't want to really fund the football program.
Like I said though, it's gonna end up happening. It's gonna end up happening, man. Because even the piggyback off of what our producer Q called in and was talking about, a regular student can make money off of it. They can make money off of it. Like if they're a painter or, you know what I'm saying, like an artist or whatever, they do a piece of art, they sign off on it, and they can get money for that, and nobody would say anything. Like nobody would question them or anything. But you know, the so-called, you know, I'm putting up air quotes, but the student athlete have to answer to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why is that?
Yeah.
I'm still a student. I'm a student athlete. So it's like, why can't exactly? So how much of a student am I? I'm just an athlete. If I gotta get regulated for my for my, if I get suspended for putting my even if Todd Gurley didn't get like a jersey, and put a signature on it and sold it or whatever,
right.
He just went and signed an autograph on a sheet of paper, and somebody say, "Oh, thanks a lot," and gave him $100, he would get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is separate the college. The athletic programs, separate the athletic programs from the actual universities, man. Just say they represent the university, almost like a sports alumni or something like that, man. Like you know what I'm saying, just we represent the university because they're not students. They ain't students there. Come on, man.
Once again, that college can't make no money off of it. You know. It's like everybody got their hand in the cookie jar, man, but nobody wants to come out clean and say, hey, man, this is a machine that we have and we're basically breeding to make us money. They'll never admit to that, man. That's why it's going to always be that way. They're always going to try to tie the college to the kids because the kids technically make the college.
Right. I
wanna get off of this right quick, and I wanna because for our listeners again, this is not really a set subject matter for the show. We don't have a set subject matter. We just talking about pretty much the hottest stuff out in sports or whatever on our mind we want to bring up as far as it relates to sports. I'm gonna bring something up, man. I don't understand. Okay, I'm in the NFL now. I don't understand this Jim Irsay. Like should the owners be relegated? Like, should they fall under the same category as the athletes as far as punishment and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Why?
He should get away for nothing when he did wrong. You know.
Jabari, you the main one that needs to shut up. Because you already know if you own something or if you on top of it, dude, you gonna do what you want to do. Come on, man. You gonna do what you want to do. I'm just not gonna get caught. I'm saying though, even if you get caught, because look, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. I'm about to break it down to you right now. If I'm the owner of a company, I own a company, so my name is on every employee's paycheck, which means if I got a manager or a whatever you call them, a COO or whatever, whoever under me, if I got them on my payroll, they're on my payroll, so I'm paying them out of my pocket. How the hell am I gonna tell them to punish me if I do something wrong? That don't make sense to me. So Jim Irsay and all of the I'm saying though, Irsay and all the other owners in the NFL hired Roger Goodell. They hired this is a fraternity. This is a fraternity of rich men owners that own franchises. So Jim Irsay's being punished by his own employee. It don't make sense, dog.
I understand what you're saying, but how can you punish me as an owner? If I get caught, I sell off of Danny. How can you punish me and you always holler that? How can you tell me not to take Danny and you always holler that? Well, I'm saying to you the whole season because you holler Danny. I'm listening to you holler Danny right now while you're suspended.
And you know what I'm gonna say?
You can't do it.
You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say? My name on your paycheck. I can get high if I want to. I'm not out here like that. Like you got kids looking up to you. They're not looking up to me. They don't care. They don't care about me. You wanna know what? If I'm in the public eye for taking Xanax and high as hell and out here driving or whatever, dude, then handle me according to the law. Let the law handle me. Not the organization that I'm making money. I'm making this organization money, and I'm hiring the commissioner. The commissioner is my employee. Hell no.
Anyway, for him to get suspended out of medication.
I don't understand that. Like, Hugh, you got something for me? Because I don't.
I look at it like they throw the book at the players, man. And I know the players probably had they say in some of the Jim Irsay actions because it's like every time the players do something, they throw the book at them. A man smoked weed several times and got caught. Josh Gordon, they want to suspend him for a year. Things are so shaky in the NFL that we don't know what's going to be what. Remember, he's supposed to have been suspended for a year. Okay, they make a new drug policy. He gone 10 games. Welker was going for like 82 games. He come back. Everybody's reinstated. And it's like, man, they're so iffy. It's like they try to tweak and turn things because it was like, I think they try to distract us from the whole Jim Irsay thing. Because, and people are like, well, how come he's not really, getting the ramifications of doing what he did? But we always get in trouble with on for a year. Or we get in trouble for things like, the bounty game. They got rid of, Peyton for a year. Remember when he was like, I wasn't sure about what happened with that. I wasn't really aware. Bobby Goodell was like, if you wasn't aware, you just dumb and you need to be suspicious. And it's like, come on, man. It's like, I just don't understand how they switch up and they switch things all the time. And it's like they get iffy with the things that happen. But when they get to their owners, or forbid, those things get swept under the rug like nothing ever happened. And they don't want the owners to be pissed off with Goodell. Because right now, Goodell's still in the hot seat. So some of the things he did and how he handled the Ray Rice situation. So I look at it like that's why he like, please don't let me, mess up with my owners, because if I do, I'm really going to pay the price, because Jerry Jones is one of the big influence owners, man. And him and Mr. Robert Kraft said, hey, man, we got to back no matter what. And it's like they look at it basically, and they're like, man, we got his back, and they basically saying we got him no matter what. Because they know that he's going to pull strings whenever he's going to turn an eye whenever something happens. When it comes to them owners, Lord forbid, one of us is one of the players, and we had a rape allegation, and the girl just wanted money. We didn't do anything, They'll say, let's let the system handle it. But at the same time, like with this Adrian Peterson, right now with him and his situation, they were saying, okay, Peterson's out, maybe he gets company with but they like, well, then if he do come out and have a court date and get settled, he's still going to send this nigga. Like, how the hell do you need to do that?
You are now off the host queue.
And there's time when he basically, was out right now and can't play the game he loved. And they're like, well, okay, if, we get to a settlement with this whole thing with him and his child abuse case, then we're still going to make them pay the ramifications because of the fact is he should never put up in the public spotlight like this. So I don't really know what the kind of rules are, what goes on in the NFL, because they flip-flop every other week or so.
True. But I can't get with an employee punishing the ball. I can't get with that.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Like, you don't really got no more rights over me. Yeah, you're right.
That's weird stuff.
He did more than what he just did. They covered a lot up. I mean, he killed somebody. They covered it up.
You think that he was drinking and driving or something and got sick or something?
Yeah, he was high. And they covered it up, and he's going to get suspended. How many owners that got caught getting high? Jerry Jones got caught in a hotel room with three little young little tenders. He didn't get in trouble.
Oh yeah, remember that. Nah, he
didn't get in trouble. He dragged them.
Robert Kraft did the same thing. I seen him with a little tenderoni chick. They ain't say nothing. But those are two of the most powerful owners.
Yeah, he just two of the most powerful owners. It's gonna come out.
He let a whole bunch because the ramifications there had to, switch owners on him or something, man. It would be like the whole NBA thing again. Like, I want to play for this killer. And they basically make a point to where they had to get him out of town, man. Or people won't play for him, man. But the players definitely, the players who've been wronged and got in trouble and got the ramifications of being in trouble and saying, okay, this dude killed somebody or he did this. Well, oh, no, man, I ain't playing with this dude. He killed somebody and it's okay. I, smoke a little weed and I'm out for the season. What makes him better than me? And people would rebel against him, man. And yeah, that'll be a real nasty topic to get on, man. And I just don't think that they want to go there. And they're definitely in that situation.
Right. Fellas, I wanted to
to get into a little bit of get out of the let's get bashing people right quick. We've been bashing everybody this whole show, man. We're gonna talk about the NCAA real bad. We done dog Ebola out. Well, Ebola don't even want to come to Michigan no more. The Ebola virus, like, I'm straight.
He might get caught and do something here.
Right? So we might rob, Detroit might rob the Ebola fire. They had a Ebola virus on the corner strung out somewhere. But I wanted to go into a little bit of sports, man. I wanted to break down some of the games, man. I wanted to take 4 games from the NFL and 4 games from college, man. Like my personal games of the week. That I want you guys to kind of elaborate on and give me your pitch for the week. And I think we didn't start week 1 or whatever, but from now on, I guess we can keep records. So well, I guess we can start, man. So games of the week for the NFL. I'm gonna throw the games out to you guys give me who you think gonna win this week. Game 1 is Carolina at Green Bay.
Okay. I'm going Green Bay in this one. Not because they at home. Yep. Not because they at home, but it's like, man, Carolina defense is not really the same as it was before, man. It was like they came from like being one of the top 3 defenses to, having a gun show, man, or just having like a laser show with, Andy Dalton, man, who just got punished by New England the week prior to, man. And it's like they're in basically an air show, man, when it came to, them playing, like, they gave up 37 points, man. It's not the same Carolina defense, man. And you got one quarterback, man, who don't play no games. And Aaron Rodgers, man, A-Rod, man, I think he's going to light him up, man. And I'm definitely going there. Not because they're at home. I just don't think that their defense was what we thought they were. Not like last year, at least.
Wow. Yeah, they don't look like last year. Jabari, who you got?
I know you've been waiting on that. Because you want to see him on. Because I'm a Cam Lewis black. But I got to take my boy Lewis this thing. Aaron Rodgers is playing lights out. I mean, if whoever's in the NFC North should be scared right now. He told them that he told all the fans to calm down. He's lights out.
You can be like
I'm taking Aaron Rodgers. He's learned from the team. What they can do. He got a whole bunch. He's comfortable with him now. I think a new tight end, a Bergman. If you're a fantasy football cat, go pick him up. Instead of a Cordless kid, he's trying to be more comfortable with him. So keep your eyes on him. I mean, man, my goodness. Aaron Rodgers, she's about to go on the run.
Yeah, I think they're going to do it.
I'm also going to take the Green Bay Packers, and I'm with you, Jabari. Aaron Rodgers is playing lights out right now, and it seemed like he started right after the when they lost to the Lions. Man, the Lions kind of shut them down. The week that they played the Packers, and I think that kind of lit a little bit of a fire under Aaron Rodgers, and since then they've been playing lights out. Even his defense has been kind of stepping up a little bit. So I really think that Green Bay, man, is about to they done hit a stride already, and I think like you were saying, Jabari, the NFC North has been put on notice. They got put on notice when Green Bay went into Chicago and beat Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And
you call that a beat?
Yeah, I just feel like that they gonna rip off at least 2 or 3 more straight, man, before they if you know, they take another L this season. They at least got 2 or 3 more straight in them, man. Like you were saying, the defense for Carolina, man, just didn't look too good. They haven't been looking good for a couple weeks now. You know what I'm saying? They got 37 put on them. Well, Cincinnati's no slouch, no slouches, but still, you know what I'm saying? You get that amount of points put on you, you know. But yeah, I'm going with Green Bay. Now I'm going to kind of switch gears, and we're gonna stick East, but we're gonna go to the we're gonna go NFC East, and we're gonna go to Giants and Cowboys. Jabari, what do you take with that?
DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray. No, I'm taking the Cowboys. Jerry Jones finally did. He got his 3 months back. And the bad thing about it, he got Troy Aikman and backup quarterback coaching him. I don't. Yeah, it's nasty. It's nasty. And I don't think he's seen the best you're gonna see out of that 3 years.
Damn. You ain't seen the best out of that yet? Who you got?
No, you know I ain't picking the Giants. So I'm definitely picking Dallas. That's what they did. They made a statement going into the 12th man, and they just been beating them with their run game. They told you, we got DeMarco Murray, so we're going to run it down your throat. They were physical with them up front. At front 7, they lost Red Bryant. They lost Chris Clemens. Plus, they lost Brandon Brunner. And you lost Walter Thurman. You lost too much on defense. People are not afraid of you guys no more. They running it straight down their mouth. But at the same time, going back to the Dallas game, after how Giants got embarrassed by the Eagles, I definitely can't pick them. They can't even score, man. So just imagine saying a team with that type of manpower on offense. You got Ed, you got Whitney, you got Marco Murray. I just don't see them losing to a team with Giants who still trying to find their identity this far in the season.
Me myself, man, I'm gonna go with Dallas too. That offensive line. I was looking at the game from Sunday, and that offensive line is just so physical, man. And like you were saying, Jabari, they done called it 3-headed monster, but we forget back in the early 90s what was behind that three-headed monster, and that was that monster ass offensive line. That was that monster ass O-line that they had. You know what I'm saying? They had the Larry Allen, Nate Newton, and Mark Tuane, and guys like that, man. They I don't know how the hell they recreated something like that, because that's almost like a once in a lifetime type line. Like, how do your whole line go to the Pro Bowl? Like, the Dallas Cowboys back in the early 90s, they whole front line was in the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you recreate something like that, and then you get a good running game behind it, and a good efficient quarterback that's playing right now, like Tony Romo's playing behind that run game. It's you know, like I said, the man Victor Cruz hurt. You know, man, and playing like a, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, this is the year. I think they gonna have a new regime next year. There, man. And it's not. I don't think it's all because of the fact that they losing this year. I'm just thinking it's just this time, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying? This shit's just falling all wrong for them.
That was about Victor too. I forgot all about that movie.
Yeah.
They jump.
Right. And we're gonna go. We're gonna go out west. We're gonna go out west, and we're gonna go to Kansas City, San Diego. Who you got? Who you got here?
I'm going with Sandy, man, because he looks like Tony Romo over there in the XFC right now, man. He just basically got a decent team. That line is protected. Phillip Rivers, man, but it seems like a man from Antonio Gates got some problem to youth. They're down to like their third, fourth string running back is Brandon Oliver. Make sure if y'all don't got him, pick him up on y'all fantasy. That dude is a monster, man. They call him the poor man damn spoke. I just don't see I like I was over there losing to Kansas City, man, because Kansas City, man, they're to the point where they took a step back. I think they progressed from what they were last year, man. It seems like when they play or they come to the occasion on some of the teams that they got to play, they don't show up. So I definitely look at it like I don't see they're really doing any more improvements. And Dwayne Bowe's been a real big disappointment this year, man. So, yeah, I definitely don't see them having enough. Their defense is still stellar. I just don't see the offense playing up to the caliber of what they need to play in. I'm definitely going with San Diego.
Jabari, who you got?
This is a tough one, man. This is a real tough one, man. On one note, I got Phillip Rivers. On the other note, I got Alex Smith, who's actually playing some good football. Don't sleep on me. He's his all career. So I'm gonna fight against the Bullets this time. I'm taking Kansas City. I think I don't think it's actually even that Frank High. It's just, you know what I'm saying? We think they got certainly anything that hurt. Once they got Charles back and that run game, now it's Lamar Charles. I think they won it last week. If I'm not correct, they won it last week.
Yeah.
Behind now it's Lamar Charles. And what's Carter is good against the pass, but they're not great against the pass. I think Kansas City with them.
Oof. I'm just going back and forth with this too. And I think I'm gonna go Kansas City as well. They're coming off a bye week. Everybody should be kind of fresh, they've had about 2 weeks to scout San Diego. And go over some stuff. San Diego been coming off some games, man. Oakland gave them a hell of a game Sunday.
I was just about to say, they definitely had a game against Oakland fairly well. That's helpful.
Oakland wasn't no possible at all now. Brought all up to them. So I really think that KC coming off that rest, man, and countering off these last two rough weeks that San Diego had in victory though. They won, but they've had some rough weeks, man. So I think they don't let the whole crowd down this week. So I'm taking KC this week. And the last game, of course, the Sunday night game, San Francisco and Denver. Jabari, who you got? I said, you know what? I think I asked you because I already know, but I guess for our listeners, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm also taking Manny Flappy too, and I'm taking Peyton Manny to beat these steps I can't put. After that Seattle game, Peyton Manny had 5 more minutes to get. He figured out what they were doing, and you can see him drop. He just want to play their DB. Their DB's not really that good. I seen that when Drew Stanton picked them apart. Drew Stanton picked them apart. Peyton Manny gonna destroy. I'm taking Peyton Manny.
Who you going with?
I definitely believe the Denver Broncos going to do it because right now I just don't see them matching the intensity on their defense that Peyton Manning on offense because they still got a lot of people who is injured up there. You know, with Bowman not playing right now and Aldridge Smith giving them that good quality rush that they have, you know, that stout defense. I know right now I'm not really sure if Patrick Willis is even playing neither. I definitely can't, you know, give comments to shaky defense, man. And even on offense, to be honest with you, man, I definitely wasn't impressed with Colin Kaepernick. The last game they played, on Monday, he was kind of sloppy on some plays, man. And you know, St. Louis got them to like 14-0 starts, and then they start to come around and they basically answered the calling in the second half, which I know St. Louis is not a good second half team, but I just don't really, you know, Colin Kaepernick not really doing much on offense because they look too sloppy against a team who I think they should have handled. Even though that defense to St. Louis, but they haven't got those sacks to really create enough to the one sack. You can't really take advantage of that. So I definitely have.
Right.
You know, I had about 2 touchdown sacks. They had 2 touchdown sacks.
Well, you guys' analysis was nice, but all thing I gotta say is no one else beat Denver. Simple as that. Denver. They at home. Peyton Manning about to tear their ass apart. About to tear San Fran apart. I got Denver. Simple as that. And with that being said, I wanted to hit the college game right quick. Not too much going on in college. I know we know enough about college to you know give our projections or whatever. But let's just get right into it. You got Kansas State against Oklahoma. At Oklahoma. Jabari, who you got? K-State was upset. Oklahoma can't stop the run. Flat out. And Oklahoma, yeah, that Kansas State offense is a rough, man, to stop on the ground. It's hard to set. It's hard to set because, you know, they run fast so well that it's designed run, but it's a pathway. And it's going to be hard to build this Oklahoma defensive job. I mean, it's going to be a shootout. No, neither one of them try to play. Let's say 6-12 is known for defense. So, but I just feel like if they take the ball last game, we're going to come out, we got the ball last. I think they stay without this. All right, who you going with?
I'm going Oklahoma just because they at home, even though I know they had a shaky one last week. I thought they should have won, and they should have won eventually. And it was like, I didn't really think they did much. But I think they're going to be rallying up right now. They're going to be hyped because they're at home. And I think that they weren't happy with their performance last week, and they're going to want to make a statement. So I'm going to definitely go Oklahoma on this one.
Mm-hmm. I'm torn because I know what K-State can do, man. They're one of those offenses that's not too far from being what Texas A&M is right now, which is very, very explosive. Once they get a stride, man, they take off. They go like real fast, and they score in bunches. Like it's just not a touchdown here, and then you know they stop for a minute or whatever. Once they figure something out, they go with it and they score in bunches. But on the other hand, I like how Oklahoma defense kind of looked last week. It looked pretty good. So with that being said, and they're at home too, I'm gonna have to go towards Oklahoma on this one. Next game, Texas A&M at Alabama. Who you going with here?
I'm going Texas A&M, man, because Bama ain't who they used to be, man. They lost too many players to the NFL, man. And those guys, when I say they leave early, they leave early. basically like where the money at once, they hear about themselves, and I think they look at it like they're not really a team that want to stay for 4 years and build around, man. That's why they always, have it so rough. This is the most youngest players I've ever seen on the team, and then they have a new quarterback, man, and I think more or less this is something that I like to say. They think more offense now than they did defense. So I just don't definitely see them beating Texas A&M because they're barely beating teams. They struggle too much now, man. And I definitely have to go with Texas A&M because that offense is too high powered and those receivers are too tall, man. They're going to catch it over the top all day, and I think they're going to definitely get out of that.
Jabari.
See, my thing is, one thing, this is why Alabama's falling off. Nick Saban normally scouts for the whole time. So since Texas A&M got there and what Johnny Manziel does from how he has up with that system, he's been focusing only on Texas A&M on how to slow down that state. So I'm taking Alabama to win this game, and this won't be close. The defense gonna wake up. I think you're gonna see a lot of Henry and yells, and if you watch Texas A&M, they keep it stuff. Jesus, they keep it stuff. Hey, and I think Bama will get most stops in what Texas A&M. So I'm gonna take Alabama over A&M.
I'm gonna have to go with A&M on this one. I think Bama done kind of skated by a little bit too much, and I think that it's going to come down. Alabama always ran like almost a vanilla type offense, and Texas A&M, I think they could rise to the occasion and stop in a vanilla offense. When Texas A&M played Mississippi State, man, Mississippi State threw everything they could at. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see A&M lose the 3 games in a row. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So I think Tomlin gonna have ready, and I think they're gonna beat Alabama by at least touchdown to 3 points. So I'm going with A&M on this one. I wanted to do 4 games, but we don't have too much time. So I want to go ahead to the night game, which is, I think, the game of the week. But I think it's going to be exposure. And I'm going to go first. Florida State's going to beat the hell out of Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame is about to get exposed for the frauds they are. And Florida State about to just give it to them. It's about to be domination on both sides of the ball. I think Florida State gonna at least win by 3 touchdowns. It's not important. They about to run them up out of Tallahassee, like for real, like run them up out of there, like they got Ebola or something. So it's about to be an ass whooping this Saturday night at 8 p.m. on ABC. If you want to see, you know what I'm saying, what a real slaughterhouse looks like, watch that game. It's not going to be close at all. I'm for real. No, Notre Dame are frauds, and then they're going to get exposed. Jabari.
Listen, man, nobody loves watching the Notre Dame might not get an ass like the giant University of Michigan ass. But I think this game going to be closer than what you think. I think you're looking at probably 2 of the best.
Hello,
Hello,
Jabari, you there?
2 of the best that he fought.
Hello? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
we lost it. Yeah, we lost it. Go ahead, you.
Well, man, I think that Notre Dame will and always will be flawed. I don't really think they really took too many powerhouse teams. I think Stanford's a decent team that put on their resume, but they're not who they used to be as well, man. They're a little bit to the point where they got soft, man. They're not the same powerhouse team that they were. And I look at it like Florida State defense is good. Their offense is good. And I think this is a statement game for them. They're at home. They're playing an undefeated team. Someone who wants to come in there and take their house. the house that they built. I just don't think that they're going to beat them, man. I should have them like 5-2 touchdown favorite. And I don't see no.
Who you taking? You taking Florida State?
Of course. I've never taken Florida State over Florida State.
Oh man. Okay. Well, there you have it. Man, it's been a good show today. Pretty good show. Producer joined in on the conversation. Like I appreciate that, Quincy. Hopefully we can start getting more callers, man, so they can call in and talk to us, man. We some fun guys to talk to, man. You know what I'm saying? So make sure the next, right. Make sure, man, the next show y'all call in, man. That number, if y'all listening, whatever, and I know you guys might go back to the archive and listen. Number 760-283-4647. Make sure you get the number one to talk to us, man. We talk about a whole bunch of sports stuff, man. But next week, just to set the show up for you guys next week, so you guys can tune in. We doing our NBA preview. That's happening. That's happening next week. So we're doing an NBA preview. I want to talk a little bit about who are the best players in the NFL right now. We're gonna talk college again, of course. We're gonna talk college football, like real college football. We're not gonna bash the NCAA like we did today. But yeah, man. So join us next week, 7 p.m. Eastern time, here on eBlock Radio. Like I said, we thank our producer, Quincy Lewis, man, for producing the show for us. Thank Jabari. He cut out, but thank Jabari for coming in. You, always a pleasure, bro. And
likewise.
All of us see y'all next week here on eBlock Radio, 7 o'clock. Y'all on the Bleacherz. Thanks for listening.
See you then.
Right.